Hi there, I'm Linda Dalton Walker, a wildlife and landscape photographer. Recently, I traveled to Glacier National Park to photograph its unique wildness. However, I was met with thick wildfire smoke, but I decided I would take this challenge on. I didn't want the smoke to ruin my photographic journey, and I knew that I could find other ways to photograph. I decided to photograph intimate scenes such as this plant right here. Growing up in some dark area on a hike. And I photographed animals from a distance and up close. I didn't get the bears, they were too far away. But I hope you enjoy these images that I'm going to share with you. And I also wanted to let you know that they are now available as fine art prints. Thank you so much. When we first arrived at Glacier National Park, we could see the distant peaks sort of through the smoke haze. By the fourth day, we could not see them at all, so I felt very fortunate to have photographed them on our first day. We went on a boat tour and rented a kayak, and this way I was able to capture some very moody images of Lake McDonald and kayaks on the lake. Early one morning I rose to walk the Trail of the Cedars to photograph the gorgeous waterfall and the plant life surrounding the area. These are just some of the images I was able to capture. It is so beautiful and dark inside of there. Look how beautiful and green. And I love the textures in the tree trunks. And then, of course, the flowers. And this very fun tree root. We ended up going to the Sun Road 3 different times. I don't know if I ever got used to it. One of the things that I really loved were the different tunnels. And then the views. I just don't even know how they created those tunnels through those rocks. And look at that view. So I zoomed in and photographed that waterfall down below. Still, you can see there's still a lot of smoke haze. Here's the waterfall. Going through a tunnel. Woohoo! Okay, ready? This is a view from inside the tunnel, and then my friend and I decided to take photographs of each other inside the tunnel. Now we are heading back down on going to the Sun Road, rocks on our side. When I photographed the water, I didn't have to deal so much with the smoke haze, so I was able to capture some amazing water images as well as botanical images. This is from the Avalanche Lake hike, zooming into details. And there were so many flowers in bloom. The wildflowers were everywhere. The hillsides were just in glorious colors. Another really fun thing we did was to ride in the red bus. Then we could relax and enjoy the views around us and learn more about Glacier National Park. I was determined to find McGee Meadow to see if there would be wildlife, but unfortunately there was nothing. Leaving Glacier National Park, we took the St. Mary's side. This is Goose Island. These are some of the wildlife that I photographed on different hikes that we did. I was thrilled to be able to photograph the mountain goats. This is the trail where I saw them, far up there. So awesome. I'm so excited about this. This is how we did our lunch breaks. Thank you so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my visual journey to Glacier National Park. You can see, even though it was smoky and sometimes very smoky, I was able to capture some amazing images. Such a beautiful, beautiful place. This next section, I have some of those images in frames that are set in rooms, as you can see by this image right here on my screen, so you can see what they would look like in your home. My very last slide has my website. You can click on that, and I do have a contact page. So please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you again.